Hi guys, and welcome to GistTube TV, where we thrill you with amazing video all day long. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to this channel. Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage reportedly loses 4 endorsement deals amidst the sex tape brouhaha that she is currently found herself in. According to rumors, Tiwa Savage reportedly lost 4 endorsement deals with Cadbury, Glow, Pampers, etc. over the recent sex tape scandal. Popular Nigerian singer, she may have lost some endorsement deals and have her public image damaged as she battles a saga that has packed controversy on social media. Hi guys, welcome to this channel. If you're wondering what this saga is concerning and who Tiwa Savage is and why she would lose endorsement deals, the reasons for these companies saying they no longer want to work with Tiwa Savage, please keep watching this video. Now on Wednesday, social media was agog following the release of a sex tape allegedly involving singer Tiwa Savage and her boyfriend. Earlier on, however, in an interview with American OAP Angie Martinez of Power 105.1, she raised the alarm that she was being blackmailed by an unknown person with a sex tape. She expressed concerns about what the blackmailer could do with the clip, even as she claimed that the video was accidentally posted on Snapchat by her lover, who immediately deleted it. She said she does not want to pay a dime to the blackmailer, but that the intimate clip could negatively affect her career and public image, which is why she wants to own the narrative, because that is her, that is her fate. There is no denying of that fact. Now it seemed like indeed this is backfiring, because as of before I made this report, before I got this news, it seemed like things were going fine for Tiwa Savage, but now Glow, Cadbury, Pampers, and some other companies are beginning to rethink their contract and partnership with the singer, because they partner with her because of her influence on the society, and it looks like that image is currently damaged, and they are constantly worried that that would have a bad reputation on their own brand for associating with Tiwa Savage. Now in my opinion, this is something natural that she had with her boyfriend. If because of that we want to cancel her, honestly, I think we should have a rethink as a society. But then Tiwa Savage is continuing to show that she's good, she's owning the narrative, and things are going fine for herself. She seems to not be bothered by showing off the diamond encrusted wristwatch she recently purchased. She even got a street in Lagos State, Nigeria named after her. She just acquired a real estate property courtesy of Sujimoto. She now owns a new house. So it's like, amidst all of these, our song of our EP Water and Gary, Somebody's Son featuring Brandy, is still doing well on streaming platform. It's still chatting on the numbers, and she's really doing very fine for herself, and it seems like she's not bothered. However, some Nigerians actually doubted when she said she has somebody trying to blackmail her, saying that it was scandal and that it was publicity stunt for her now released remix of Somebody's Son featuring Bandy. Tiwa Savage said those saying it were disappointed because she was trying to control the narrative and not allow the blackmailer destroy her. Now, eventually, the blackmailer released the tape on the dead of Tuesday night, and by morning, it had already taken over every gossip corner. Fans were stunned when the singer's intimate moment with her lover was seen. The girl in the sex tape had a striking resemblance to the Koroba crooner, many argued. However, there was a lot of pics mixing and putting together photo collage of the screenshots from that video, and also the outfit that Tiwa Savage posted on Instagram that really was very resembling. They had a very striking resemblance. The hair she was on, the updo she was on, the nails, all the details were put together, and without a doubt, it's safe to say that is the tape that Tiwa Savage was referring to. It's not confirmed if the woman in that viral video is Tiwa Savage, or if the release clip was that which the 41-year-old spoke of. The singer has remained mute on the issue, but then she just recently posted though on Instagram, and it seemed like she's referring to the situation, because she said charge that shit to the game and never speak on it again. She finally broke her silence, and it's saying, guys, girls, just get over the story and the narrative already. Many, however, condemned the blackmailer for releasing the footage, while others chided the songstress, who is not a stranger to controversies for being careless. Condemning the action, some Nigerians said the clip was released because she bragged about controlling the narrative. I mean, it's not a brag, it's just indeed owning up to the things she did. And she's saying she's not going to pay somebody because eventually you might release the tape. And this is what the blackmailer did. Eventually, that tape got released. Now, speaking of controversy, this is not Tiwa Savage's first controversy indeed. One that easily comes to mind was the one that happened very recently in 2021 June, precisely, between herself and also colleague in the entertainment industry, Shay Shay, who is also a musician. Now they met at an highbrow Lekki salon where they went to make their hair. Shay Shay was there before Tiwa Savage. Let me just give you that story. But then in 2017, Shay Shay had collaborated with Victoria Kimani to release a song that really was a diss track to Tiwa Savage. A lot of nasty things were said about her. And so that day when she saw Shay Shay, Tiwa Savage got just remembered or something, whatever's packed within her, and she gave it to Shay Shay hot. Both of them exchanged words in their fancy accents. It was really sweet and ridiculous at the same time to watch and witness. Tiwa Savage even swore on her son Jamal that if she'd ever said anything nasty about Shay Shay, something should come to her. And Nigerians actually reacted. The story died down, only for Tiwa Savage to now come and say, guys, my sex tape is somewhere. And it seems like brands that she's been working with are beginning to rethink. Our manager will have a lot of damage control to do because they need her to have these endorsements. That's how she makes money. Her song is doing very well for her to still be able to maintain her lifestyle, and also to ensure that further deals and brands that are already looking at her, trying to scout and see if they want to work with her, would not be discouraged and understand that her brand is not ridiculed already and she's not lost street credibility. Because above all, I do not see Tiwa Savage in a different light, and a lot of people that have spoken with do not see Tiwa Savage in a very different light. Most people are even saying that the blackmailer should be looked into. A boyfriend, supposed boyfriend, who made that video using the Snapchat app and mistakenly uploaded it before deleting it, should be looked into. That's what a lot of people were saying. But you can't take away from the fact that Tiwa Savage consented to have the session, their intimate session, recorded, taped, right? You can't say that did not happen. So that's still a little bit somehow. However, Tiwa Savage used to be married, and I mentioned her son Jamal. She was married from 2013 to 2015. Shortly after she came back to Nigeria from United States. Yes, Tiwa Savage, although born in Isale, Lagos, Nigeria, moved to United States as a child. That was where she had a college education. Before she started music in 1996. However, shortly after her graduation from school, she was a backup singer to Mary J. Blige and a whole lot of other musicians. However, in 2012, she decided to relocate to Nigeria, seeing how the Nigerian music scene was beginning to, make wave. She joined Maven Records, that is owned by Michael Collins, who we all refer to as Don Jazzy. She was Maven's first lady for a while, #1 African bad girl forever. But then she also had to leave Maven Records shortly after to sign with Universal Music Group in the United States of America. And it is under them that she released her extended playlist EP titled Water and Gary, of which somebody's son, which people were saying she was trying to publicize, and the interview and she saying she had a tape that was probably going to be released was a publicity stunt for that featured Brandy. It is off that EP Water and Gary. Together, herself and her then manager Tunji Balogun, probably referred to as T-Bliss, shared a son. The divorce the separation was very messy. One of them came online to say nasty things about themselves. Anyways, guys, that is not the purpose of this video. This video is just mentioning that it seemed like this alleged tape has begun to have some negative effect on the career and public image of Tiwa Savage, as some brands are beginning to withdraw their partnership with Tiwa Savage. I will let you know how that goes. If more brands decide to not work with her, I will let you know as time goes. But let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think this is enough? And how do you think Tiwa Savage is really dealing with it? Because on social media, she's just saying she charged that to the game and move past it. She's showing off wristwatches, showing off houses, showing off good things that is beginning to happen to her, putting up the challenges for her song. So let me know in the comment section what you think concerning the whole thing. Do you think she's just trying hard to not let this get to her, or is it getting too hard? Do you think it's enough for this brand to see they no longer want to work with Tiwa Savage? I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe to this channel. Also click on the bell button after you've subscribed. That is the notification bell so you don't miss uploads from here when I have them for your viewing pleasure. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Until then, bye guys, and please Cut your face off when you're trying to do a sex tape. Bye.